We're here with Jessica Correnti.
Our first question is, what does a child life specialist do?
Well, a child life specialist typically works within the hospital setting, but they can also work with children and families in non-hospital settings, such as in dental offices, in schools, in really any capacity where a child is facing any type of difficult situation, most likely involving a medical situation. So a child life specialist works with kids to help them cope with some of the tough parts of life, some of the stresses and anxieties that they face while in a medical setting. So it could entail a lot of different things. It could be helping them process and understand what to expect with their hospital stay. It could be getting them some fun things to focus on some different things during their hospital stay. But those are a couple key pieces.
What inspired you and how did you get here?
So I first, when I was younger, I wanted to be a nurse. That's really what my drive was when I was a youngster. But as I was getting a little bit older, I was really torn between education and nursing. So in college, I took a course on education and learned about the child life field, and it was one of those aha moments. I realized that I could really take those two passions that I like and put them together and become a child life specialist.
How do you use technology to help the children?
Well, technology is certainly becoming quite a bit more immersed into our society. It's a way to connect with the children. Here, a lot of kids have iPads and a number of different technology pieces that they use within their daily lives. So it's a way to connect with them, it's a way to teach them about what to expect with their experience here, and a way to also bring them some of the fun things to focus on in the hospital, game systems, games on the iPad, lots of different things to help make their experience a little bit easier here.
Some of our viewers might be curious how they should act around a friend in the hospital. Do you have any advice?
I would say one of the first things you would want to do if you're thinking about visiting somebody within the hospital is to connect with their family members first to see if that is a good time to go and visit, and ask them what would be helpful for them. The family members will know best what would be helpful. It might be most helpful to start out with sending them a note or sending them a little care package, or they might want to see their friends coming in to be with them. So really the first point would be to connect with a family member and see what would be the best for your friend in the hospital at that time.
What do you recommend to people interested in becoming a child life specialist?
Probably one of the first things that they can do is volunteer within a hospital. If the hospital local to them has a child life department, get involved with the child life department and see if that's really something that you're interested in. That would certainly be the first step. Also exploring some resources online at childlife.org to learn a little bit more about the field and a little bit more about what it takes to become a child life specialist.
Thank you.
You're welcome.